I didn't hear about it until I just randomly came across it on Netflix. Not Netflix. iTunes. No. YouTube. Sorry. Alright, come on in, hit the like button. If you have not already, please subscribe, and welcome to my channel if you are new. This is a review for Infinite, a sci-fi action, yeah, pretty much it's a full-blown action sci-fi thriller. Wouldn't even say thriller, but it is an hour and 46 minutes, so it's got a good amount of time for it. Here's the thing with the release of this film. The film was digitally released on Paramount Plus on June 10th, 2021, obviously this year, following delays from its original August 2020 theatrical release due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As we know, there's a lot of those shootings where there's a delay or some sort of problem with it. So this is one of them. Now I will first off start saying that this is literally my first movie or even TV show or anything on, well, this is a movie, but anything from Paramount Plus. So this is they started earlier, a couple months ago or beginning of this year, the app and stuff. So this is more of a through Amazon for me. Contribute their combined subscriptions. So the director of this is Antoine Fukuzawa. Butchered his name, not shocker there. But you may not recognize his name or his face, but he is the director of The Equalizer, Olympus Has Fallen, Equalizer 2, and Brooklyn's Finest. I've seen 3 out of the 4 of those. Definitely, you know, I have reviews on, I believe, the second one, and I have not done one on Olympus Has Fallen, or maybe I have. I don't know. And I'm not sure on The Equalizer. But here is the cast of the film. Alright, welcome back. So, this is the plot of the film. Evan McConnelly has skills he has never learned, memories of places he's never visited, self-medicated, and a secret group called the Infinitees come to his rescue, revealing that his memories are real. And that's also kind of a bland description that I kind of altered a little bit, but the original description is way more bland. So it's definitely, I went into this after reading the title not fully understanding what was going on and being surprised. To be straight up with you guys, I don't like Mark Wahlberg at all. 70% of the time he likes to play him this kind of I'm so badass, I'm the shit in the room, over the top punk badass type of guy. That type of acting got really old and really annoying a very long time ago for me, and I know for a lot. It's just it's not even just him. There's characters that are included in certain movies that are like that, and it's just really stupid and old in my opinion. I just can't stand it. And however, I felt like that wasn't the case with this film to some degree with his acting. This wasn't great of his acting in general. That's the other thing. But, you know, it is what it is. He was a smart ass in here. He was being a little bit, they shoved a little bit of his smart ass comments of what he does. That's something else that annoys me. Obviously, I all the way around do not like Mark Wahlberg. I liked a couple of his films. Shooter's one of them. The first one I believe I ever saw him in, and I liked it. I know there's people that didn't like it. But, you know, for the most part, I don't like him, and I don't like his movies. Honestly, I would like the characters reversed. I would like O'Brien in Mark's place, and he's way better. O'Brien's more of a better actor. Hell, even I think the original Chris Evans was the original casting, and he was going to do it, but because of COVID, and I imagine with Endgame and stuff, all that, or when did that come out? 2 years ago? 1 year ago? I don't know. The whole COVID thing just screws everything up, so his scheduling was off. I would have think that either Chris Evans or O'Brien would have been a way better choice. They're way better actors than Mark Wahlberg, but then again, in my opinion, anyone is. Well, except for Kristen Stewart and, you know, there's others. Well, from the first 10 minutes, you got the gist of how this movie was going to go. Huge car chase scenes, over-the-done top action, a lot unrealistic stunts and action. Honestly, the car chase scene reminds me a lot of Fast and Furious chase scenes, especially the part in the jail. Which was ridiculous, but I didn't necessarily have that big of a problem with it. I did have somewhat of a problem with it. Now, if you know anything about me, or if you're just, maybe you're new to this channel, I hate the Fast and Furious franchise. 1 and 2 and 3, I think are okay. I'm not really big into those type of car chase films, but that's not even the ones that I have a problem with. It's ones that, you know, they're so over the top and people try to argue, oh, they're fun. I don't care, and I don't want to hear about it. I just do not like them. They bug the hell out of me. In my opinion, they're like the worst films out there next to Twilight. But, you know, I think Twilight is better written, I guess you could say, argue. But that's going to piss people off in the comments, whatever. I also got strong comic book vibes from this most of the movie. So the first 20 minutes is car chase scenes, and then the rest is like you got a whole bunch of powers and stuff. And CGI was really good. There was, towards the end, there was definitely some really bad, obvious ones, but they weren't necessarily too bad. But there were mostly overused CGI in the chase scenes that were in the first 20 minutes. Sorry, I'm in trouble with my mouse. Score and sound effects were really good. Really, really good. I do suggest you watch with a soundbar if you have one, as it's the type of film that would be great in IMAX theaters. Now, apparently this is coming out in theaters in September. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I read. I don't know if that's in Australia or if that's in America or all places at once, because this whole thing behind this was screwed up. So they released it early on Paramount Plus. Story was good, even though I didn't understand the whole powers thing. That was kind of the thing that I missed. Maybe I was wandering off a little bit at some point when they were explaining it. I don't know. I didn't understand it. I did love the movie. I didn't care for the casting or acting of Marky Wahlberg. When it comes down to every actor and person in here, his is the worst. The black actor who plays the villain, I think sometimes he did a little bit overdone it. A little doing too much, as they say. But I think I really liked him. A lot of his performances than Mark Wahlberg, and I think he stood out the most. But everyone else did a great job. Yeah, I mean, I hope to God, and I'm not going to give away spoilers, but I hope they do not have Marky Mark in another a movie of this franchise. But if you see the premise of this film, this is kind of hard without telling the ending, but it makes sense how they're going with it. It's definitely unique. And, but yeah, I got a strong comic book feeling type of thing to it. So it's definitely different, I guess you say. Is it perfect? No, it was boring in some parts, but I think in the end, it's a really good, decent action film that I really did like to a degree, which is up here, not like a degree down here, like normal when I say that. But yeah, it was Marky Mark's acting that took me away from the film a lot of the story. I wouldn't say it's rushed, in my opinion, compared to other films I've seen where it's something like this in the background that has happened, where they rushed it and it was pretty choppy. I think it was pretty somewhat solid. But yeah, here's my rating for this film. Alright, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this movie. Have you even heard of this film? I randomly came across it on YouTube. I had a little problem thinking about that right now. I'm a little off. So if my review is a little off, I do apologize. But it was something to check out. Something that was on Paramount Plus that I'm already subscribed to. So, excuse me. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I found a couple of videos on iTunes that came out today. So there will be definitely some coming out, or at least one coming out tomorrow, hopefully. And it will be either tomorrow or Monday. But in the meantime, I love you. Please stay safe. And Skull.